How's it going, everybody? This is Maxwell McGee, and today I'm joined by Ken Ballo, Digital Brand Manager for Sega, and he has got a special Sonic-related announcement for you guys. Ken, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it away.
Sure. Well, we're very excited to be here today, and we are going to be revealing for the first time Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. I know a lot of our fans have been waiting for us to talk about this, for us to make the announcement. And so we're really happy to be able to do that today, and we're really happy to be able to do that here on GameSpot.
So, Ken, my first question, and this may seem obvious, but there's there's something happening to your face.
Here?
Yeah, you've got a little something.
Well, I was playing with the idea of, like, how do I really communicate, Episode 2 and the love that we have for it, and then things you're going to be able to see in Episode 2. And I just figured this is a really interesting and creative way for our fans to know, like, this is what awaits right here.
I'm seeing a little orange, a little white on the tip. That can only mean one thing, Ken. What is it?
It's subtle. It's subtle. It's definitely subtle. But we definitely will be talking about how Tails will now be part of Episode 2. And as you can see in this teaser trailer, we're going to be revealing a little bit more.
All right, Ken, so can you break down some of the changes that players can expect from Episode 1 to Episode 2?
Sure. We have a lot of exciting stuff, and I think that the big message that we want to communicate to everybody, to our fans and everybody who loves Sonic, is that we listened tremendously during Episode 1. Our fans went up on the forums and on the blogs, sent us emails and said, this is what we really liked about Episode 1. This is what we'd love to make some changes in Episode 1. And I want to really reassure our fans that we listened very accurately, and we'd like to be able to tell everyone that not only are we announcing Episode 2 today, but we're also letting everybody know that we have a brand new graphics engine and a brand new physics engine in Episode 2. So there's going to be massive changes when you look at Ep 1 all the way through Ep 2. And we are doing a lot of the things that fans had requested us to do. I mean, obviously within the scope of what's possible, but the reality is there's going to be a lot of really positive changes, and we think the fans are going to really be happy when they see Episode 2 in action.
So, Ken, I want to know more about the physics engine changes in Episode 2, because I know some fans, they took issue with how he felt. That's always been a very crucial part of these games, is the feel of Sonic.
Yeah, the momentum style physics is kind of the biggest thing, right? And so we definitely have a framework for the way Episode or Sonic 4 in general runs. So within that framework, we were able to sort of identify what are the features that we can really fix. And the first one is easy to come out and say is people took a lot of issue to the fact that Sonic could, for example, like stick to a wall. And that's not going to be an issue anymore. Or the fact that when he would roll downhill in his ball form, as soon as he would run up a hill, he would basically uncurl, is what the fans were calling. We fixed that. So now when he runs up the hill and jumps out, he's going to stay in that ball form. So they may not sound like a big deal, but when you're playing Sonic and you are so used to the way that the Genesis games felt, it's a huge, and it's a big step, in my opinion, to sort of getting you closer to that Genesis feel again. I mean, we always said that Episode 1 was that first step to taking Sonic back into a 2D world. I'm proud to say that we're definitely come a long way in Step 2.
So as we're wrapping up here, Ken, can you remind our viewers at home when they can start getting their hands on Episode 2 and on what platforms?
Sure. They can expect to get Episode 2 in 2012. And fortunately, we're able to announce a lot more platforms this time. We're going to have it available on the Xbox, on the PS3, on the Android, Windows Mobile 7 phone, and iOS devices, meaning iPhone and iPad. And so we're really excited. A lot of platforms that it's going to come out on.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us.
Well, thank you.
All right. Take care.
Cheers.